Okay, so let's go for the wrap up of this brain teaser that you fixed very well. I mean, congratulations because with this particular brain teaser, in other groups, it usually takes a lot until they find out the right answer, and in some cases, they don't even fix it. So I need to say the solution. But in this group, Vladimir, you started with the right answer, which is the decision of opening the API, application programming interface, that allowed other third-party developers to create apps or to create new functionalities to be run on Facebook. Okay, so that was the decision, and as Jean, you said, most of these apps had a social component. So they help not only to activate the existing users on Facebook, but also to acquire new users that were not on Facebook yet. Okay, and since most of these apps have a social component, you engage other people to join the platform, to join this community, and and it seems today it does not seem like a big decision or a strange decision, because as Antonio, as you said, it's the same thing as we have today in our iPhones. So with the Apple Store, there are with the App Store there are many possible applications that we can download in our iPhone from the App Store, or in our Android from the Google Play. And we use today these smartphone, these phone devices for many other things apart from just talking. Okay, so today we find similarities in other areas. But at that time, in 2007, that was one of the first companies that decided to open the platform. Okay, and that was very controversial. Many people thought that was crazy. And I like your comment, Rubin, about the necessary mindset. That, for example, since MySpace was part of the News Corp, they didn't have that fresh mentality of a startup like Facebook had. Okay, but then it proved to be a successful decision. So why is that? The reason is, as I was saying, that these social applications help to activate the existing users and also to acquire new ones because they were social. And then, since people go where their friends are, that increased the value of the platform itself. And this is known as the network effect. Okay, so let me briefly explain what is the network effect, which is, by the way, the strongest competitive advantage that Facebook has today. So imagine, Virna, imagine that you are the only person in the world with a telephone, let's say a mobile phone. What is the value of that phone for you? It's nothing. No, you cannot talk to anyone, so the value to you is nothing. Now imagine that Patrick also has another telephone. So what is the value of having a telephone for you now, Birna? Well, you can talk to another person in the world, which is Patrick. And what is the value of this telephone for you, Patrick? It's exactly the same as for Birna. You can talk to another person. Now, let's imagine that now, I don't know, Vladimir, you go and buy a new telephone. So what happens is that this telephone that Vladimir has purchased has value not only to Vladimir, because now he can speak to, or he can talk to Birna and Patrick, but the fact that Vladimir is has purchased a telephone is adding value to the other people that they already had a telephone, because now they can speak to at least two other people. And if we keep increasing the number of people who use a telephone, we keep creating value. So the network effect says that the value of a product or a service, as in this case a platform, is higher while the number of So the higher the number of people that use this product or service, the higher the value that it has, not only for the newcomers, but also for the existing people in this community, in this product, or in this service. Okay? And this is the strongest competitive advantage that Facebook has today. So, Rustam, you were mentioning the user experience and the design and the privacy management and so on. I mean, all these aspects are important, of course, but the strongest competitive advantage that Facebook has today is not that. Is the fact that many of the people are already using that, and all your friends, all your family are already there. Okay, so you want to be where your friends are, and this is due to this network effect. So that was the answer for this brain teaser. So again, very good for fixing that so quickly. And this is the power of having an open platform. That was a very risky decision. Well, not risky, but a very controversial decision that Facebook made in 2007. And today, no one doubts that this was a right decision. Okay, letting the market decide what they want and leveraging the crowdsourcing, leveraging a long tail of third-party developers creating value for you. Okay, let's move now to the next part of the discussion, which is about the opportunities and limitations that Facebook, a social platform like Facebook, has in terms of e-commerce, in terms of promoting our products and services. Let's go for it.